I make semi-representational watercolor and ink paintings that are, one of my friends one time called them science fiction folk tales, and that kind of stuck when it came to a way to get people to kind of get into the mood of what my paintings would be before they got to see them. And there's a performer out of Oakland, his name's Lord Tang, Dominic Cramp, and he's a super talented musician, does a lot of improvisation and experimental improvisation, and he also has like a, kind of like songs that he makes on his own as well. Or I've made a couple album covers for him, and he also projects my paintings over him while he plays. He makes these kind of like montages of my painting. I mentioned earlier that they're semi-representational, which, in some ways I'm trying to suggest different things. I'm trying to suggest, narrative directions, or, shapes or forms or colors or color relationships that could be, like a figure-ground relationship, or a sky or a ship, or a forest or something like that. But then I also try to do these suggestions to kind of pull you away from that as well, and lead you in other directions, so it's not exactly that. And so for me, it's about kind of trying to tell sort of a mutated story, like a story, but that's kind of altered a bit, like almost like you're seeing an astral reality through a physical means that I'm trying to translate in some ways, or it's like you're looking through into something else that's not exactly physical, or not exactly this dimension, or this like the way that the material is arranged here. I guess one thing I try to attempt is to sort of like walk people through perspectives, or try to like have them dance with ways of seeing, not in a very forceful or direct way. Walk people through perspectives, or try to like have them dance with ways of seeing, maybe in my paintings in some ways, but not in a very forceful or a direct way, or a way that's very like obvious. But that definitely, I think, is a drive for me, is like sort of like consciousness expansion in a certain sense, or just little hints or just suggestions about ways of seeing. It's almost like you're seeing an astral reality through a physical means that I'm trying to translate in some ways, or it's like you're looking through into something else that's not exactly physical, or not exactly this dimension, or this like the way the material is arranged here, that it's something else that you're seeing, when you look at my paintings. And so, I mean, we only have where we come from, so you do have to use some of what's here to kind of direct people into like thinking that they see something else in some ways, and that's, it's more interesting to me than pure abstraction. Is kind of like having it kind of tiptoe between worlds, I guess, a little bit. I've been organizing another art show. The theme of the art show is that we have all these different forces around us, that are battling for our attention and our time and our energy, and just how willing everyone is to give certain things a lot of their time and energy, and how we can also remain oblivious to other kind of like pushes or pulls towards, other things to focus on. But basically just about these, forces fighting really hard for our attention, and everyone acting like it's not happening.